What's happening, YouTube? AcetrainerKage here, back again with another installment of Final Fantasy X. If I remember right, there is a scene after this, and I didn't want to. I know I left it here at this spot, so I figured that I would continue it on from this spot, just in case. But in the last episode, we achieved a awesome kick, flip, trick sort of thing. You can catch it in the last episode, but in today's episode we are making sure at Luca. Without further ado, let's get into it. First off, we're going to save it here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the day we've all been waiting for. The opening tournament of the season. This event is sponsored by Yemen.
This event is sponsored by Yemen.
And this year we celebrate Maester Micah's 50th year in office. Ah, over there. The ships carrying the players are arriving now. This would be dock number 2. All the way from Killica, it's the Killica Beasts. High Summoner O'Holland used to play for them, a big name to live up to. Their hometown was recently attacked by Sin, isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yes, Baba, they're going to be pulling out all the stops to try and bring back the cup this year.
Exciting, isn't it, folks? Our next team off the ramp is... Well, if it isn't the Besaid Aurochs. They're a living, breathing, statistical impossibility. I've never seen a team this bad. That's right, in 23 years, they've never made it past the first round. Only a few die-hard fans are in the audience today.
Best of luck to them and a safe journey back to Besaid.
Right, Jimmy? Moving right along, our next team is... Here they are, folks, our very own Luca Goers. They've got power, they've got speed, they've got teamwork.
Yeah,
they're an all-round first-class team, and they're back home in Luca.
Without a doubt, they are the favorite this year, Baba. And after the way they dominated last year, it'd take a miracle for them to lose today.
You can say that again, Jimmy. Look at the crowd, folks. Look at the crowd. Looks like all of Luca has turned out to cheer the Goers on. They know, I know, and you know, folks. The Luca Goers are number 1.
Yeah, it's like this every year, yeah? Don't let it bother you.
Stop right there, Goers! You guys are smiling now, but not for long! 'Cause this year, us Aurochs are taking the cup!
What in Yevon's name were you doing up there?
We sure stood out, though. We were on the sphere. We were. Maester Micah is here.
Already?
The number 3 dock.
What's up now?
Maester Micah has arrived, that's what.
Micah? Maester?
Maester Micah is the leader of all the peoples of Spira. He's come all the way from Bavel. The tournament is being held to honor his 50 years as Maester.
50 years? Shouldn't he be, retired by now?
Hey, mind your mouth now.
Look at that scale.
Let's all go see him.
Bet you anything. I'll bet you anything that the doors are really about this. Maybe so, but you better not count the kill a capice. Master Micah has ruled Spira for the past 15 years. Master Micah doesn't make many public appearances. He's getting too old for that. If I can catch one glimpse of Master Micah, I'll have something to brag about back home. Man, this tournament is gonna rock. Even the big man is here to see the game. Glad I got here safely. Don't want another SS Liberty incident.
Can't see a thing.
It's 3.
That's a Guado, right?
Who could it be?
Isn't that Maester Seymour?
Who is this? Everyone asks.
People of Spira, I thank you for your generous welcome. Rise, Maester Seymour, and all of you as well. I present to you the son of Maester Giskel Guado, who departed for the far plain a fortnight past. As some of you already know, he has been officially ordained a Maester of Yevon.
I am Seymour Guado. I am honored to receive the title of Maester. In life, my father Giskel worked to foster friendship between man and Guado. I vow to carry on his legacy and to fulfill my duties as Maester to the best of my abilities.
Isn't a fortnight like a week?
You too.
Yes.
Bow your head. Really psychs you up, yeah? All right, last meeting before the match. How so?
My boyfriend senses are tingling. So many saving moments.
Where's Waka?
Let the matchup draws.
We had to play the Goers in the first match last year.
The year before that, and the one before that, too.
Well, we would have lost to anyone anyway.
Get Waka!
We're playing the Albed Sykes first. If we win, we're in the finals. That's right, we got seeded. 2 wins, and we're the champions. First things first. Let's go over the basics again, boys.
Oh, boy. This is gonna be fun. Blitzball time! Blitzball time! Moving! In Blitzball, there are 5 players per team in the sphere pool. The overhead map shows all players' current positions and direction each is facing. Here, only one team is shown on the field. Me is currently carrying the ball. The ball carrier is displayed as the circled arrow on the map. Now let's play Blitzball mode. It may seem confusing at first, but it's actually quite simple. By default, player movement is set to auto, so everyone moves around the pool automatically. Use the overhead map to check the player's position. The triangle frame inside the red circle is the opposing team's goal. Here it is. The goal is always on the left-hand side of the overhead map. Let's resume. Try to keep track of your position in relation to the goal. Next, let's try moving the ball carrier manually. Press Y. You have enabled manual movement. Press any direction to move the player manually. Only the ball carrier can be moved manually. All other players stay auto. Note that it becomes harder to manage your teammates while manually controlling the carrier. This mode is recommended for veteran blitzballers. Let's try again. Now you're back to auto movement. By switching between manual and auto, you get a feel for both modes. In manual A mode, the direction of movement corresponds to the overhead map. Left moves the player towards the opposing team's goal. Right towards your own team's goal. In addition to manual A, there is also a mode called manual B. Stick with auto movement for now. Movement modes are only applicable when you're on offense. When you're on defense, your entire team moves on auto. Use the overhead map to keep track of play. Change movement mods with Y. Players move automatically when on defense. In order to make a player perform an action, you must choose an action command. You can open the action command window by pressing X. Press X now. So, pass, shoot, dribble. Okay. The game pauses while the action command window is open. So you have ample time to think about your next move. So, pass gives me is 10 HP. And so a shoot. Dribble. There are 3 available commands. Pass, shoot, dribble. Okay. Dribble simply makes the player resume movement. Pass and shoot are the most important commands. X opens the action command window. 3. Dribble simply makes the player resume. Passing. Now let's take a look at passing. Press X now. Pass. Select the receiver for your pass. The stats are shown at the top right. Dato has 80. Letty has 80. Tetsuya has 75. Bota has 85. Pass is complete, and now Lenny has the ball. Stats determine the outcome of each pass. Take a look at the number shown next to PA, 10. The number 10 represents Letty's passing accuracy. Let's pass the ball back to Ace. Open command. Pass. Ace. Number go down. Did you notice the gradual decrease of PA? The friction of the water causes the passes PA to gradually decrease. If the PA reaches 0, the pass it becomes uncatchable. Now let's watch Ace throw a bad pass. We'll set his PA to 3. Pass. Fumbles the ball. Claims the ball. When the pass fails, the ball becomes loose, and loose ball can be claimed by anyone. Therefore, a player with a high PA can successfully throw longer passes. Likewise, a player with low PA often throws bad passes, giving the other team a chance to snap the ball. PA represents passing accuracy. 0 it falls. Shooting! Now let's look at how to shoot. Shooting is very similar to passing. Shoot number. Player's shooting accuracy is displayed as SH. Check Ace SH. Now at 10, the shot loses SH as it travels through the water, just like the pass loses PA. A shot that reaches the goal with SH of at least 1 will score. If a shot SH is depleted, it will fail. A goalkeeper defends the goal from Ace's shot. Let's do it. Shoot. Now, once select shoot, the goalkeeper stats appear beneath yours, which your catch is an 8. They will catch it. Your team member stats are displayed on blue background. The opposing team's stats are displayed as on a red background. CA represents the goalkeeper's ability to catch incoming shots. In an example, Roddy's goalkeeping ability is shown as 8. Let's resume. Keep an eye on the shot, SH, as it decreases. Decreases 1, 2. Decrease by 2. Since the last shots show shot loss on SH as it traveled through the water, it is currently at 8. Here we take the shots SH and subtract the goalkeeper's CA. If no SH remains, then the shot fails. Be aware that the actual CA applies here is randomized, ranging from 50 to 150% of the goalie's current CA. Here, the goalkeeper has it of 8, so the actual amount subtracted may vary from 4 to 12. So that's, let's see whether the shot score will remain above 0. Nope. Simple math. The shot failed because the SH hit 0. Now let's try scoring a goal. With a switch to manual movement, swing closer to the goal and try shooting from there. I need... Probably manually stuck me there. With 1 left, it counted. Shot successful with 1. If it at least has 1 left, it will score. Using HP. In Blitzball, players expend HP by performing actions. Think of HP here as stamina, because players remain conscious even if their HP drops to 0. The first thing to remember is that whoever has the ball steadily loses HP while carrying it through the water. Watch how Ace's HP falls from 100 as he carries the ball. As you can see, HP decreases when the ball is carried. Shooting and passing also consume HP. Let's take a look. Okay. So 26. Now each shot consumes 10 HP. Watch closely as we use the 10 HP. So shoot. Shoots 10. So I'm at 16. In Blitzball, all actions require stamina. In other words. Now let's see what happens when HP runs low. Players can still shoot even if the HP falls below 10. But when they do, their shots are only half as effective. So, half. Now, whenever HP is too low, the commands are highlighted blue, as note that SH is reduced by 10 to 5, from 10 to 5. That is explained else. Oh. Each player slowly regains HP once he is rid of the ball. Carrying the ball consumes HP. Players regain HP once rid of the ball. Passing and shooting requires HP. Insufficient HP reduces PA and SH by half. Encounters. An encounter occurs when opposing players come in contact with the ball carrier. If you are a ball carrier, the action command menu will open. You must then decide on the course of action in the face of opposing players. For now, select no break while we'll explain breakthrough rules later. Dixon stands in Ace's way. His stats are displayed in the top right. Oh, he's got Ace in there. Next, action is window. So his block is a 2, my pass is a 10. So pass normally the ball is thrown here, it will lose PA, it's revealed on, but counter opposing fleet and players try to block your passes and shots. BA represents player skills at blocking, hero blocking skills 2. Pass. Let's see. Actual calculations that can randomize. If it falls to 0 or less, the ball is intercepted by the player. An example, PA of 10, 5 of 2 is 8. As long as PA is at least 1, the pass goes through. This is just thrilling, but I have to read up on this. It's been a while. Once through, the pass continues to expand PA as it travels towards the intended receiver. Watch closely. So, we want some let's do this. And didn't cut it. Fender reduces the PA of the pass when he got a hand on it. Now, let's see what happens when the defender BL stat is much higher. Rushes, defense, break, pass, we'll just pass it to Lenny again, and he blocks it immediately. Defender's high block reduce the PA of the pass to 0. Some counters including multiple defenders. Let's see how this works. So, no break. Block your way. They have a total of 6. So I have 4 left. Do a pass. Well, he missed. Even in the curve, he missed. Now let's try shooting a goal. Can I use my Jack's shot? Now I do the math of 4, 2, and 8, which is far more than 10. Oh, you missed. Ah, you hit it. And it's 0. Always going to be the hardest one to end up getting the ball past, because you have to be, with these characters that they give you, you're pretty much on the low end of the stick. Jack shot does end up helping you get through it a lot easier with one good goal, but your HP is depleted by the time that you end up getting it used, so there's no chance to use it again. I used it once and managed to score 2, and right at the last few seconds they tried to defend them off, and they literally held on to, they got a hold of the ball and made a goal right at the last second. So I ended up losing it. So no, I have never won one of these games. Breakthroughs, basically, if your HP is knocked down to 0 and then they go through, you know that you lose the ball, and if you make it through, you manage to deal with their attack, you're able to go through and continue, but your HP is down. Tech copy. I don't know what this is. Players can learn techniques. Oh, you learn different techniques. First, make one of your players mark an opponent who knows a desirable technique. You can do this in other tournaments. Now the player will keep an eye on that opponent in order to learn the technique. select break. Type copy appears on the top of the screen when a player uses a technique through a game. This indicates a window of opportunity to learn that technique. Press A when by time in order to learn it. Let's try now. I'll dribble now. Don't. Failed? Just remember that the player who learns the technique is not necessarily the one who is used against. Players who have marked the opponent are the ones who learn this technique. If multiple players have marked him, only one will learn at any time to him. Your techniques may have trouble learning players may have trouble learning techniques, however, if they are of lower level than their respective targets. Once you've learned a new technique, you can equip it at halftime or at the start of the next round. Oh, I never appears. What I did, though. Status elements, techniques, game modes. 10 games are played through a league season with the winner determined by total points. 3 points are awarded for a win and 1 point for a tie. You can press Y to forfeit a game, but only when your team is losing. Tournaments spawn 2 or 3 matches. There are no draws, so a match ending in a tight score goes to overtime. And you can press Y to forfeit a game, but only when your team is losing. Exhibition games are for practice. No experience points are awarded for playing, but you can copy techniques. Press Y at any time to forfeit game. Okay. It's a lot. Boring episode. Pretty much, I'm sorry.
There you are. Someone said they saw Sir Orin in a cafe.
Orin?
Yes, Sir Orin. Let's go find him.
Hey! Hey! The game starts like real soon. You come back quick, yeah?
Hey, I'll be back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Waka. You're stiff, man. No, not your face. Just breathe out. Relax.
Okay.
Like this. Just breathe. Yeah.
No, not your face.
Maybe now we can find Sir Jecht.
Huh? How?
Sir Orin was also my father's guardian. So, he might know where Sir Jecht is. Let's go now.
It didn't even occur to me to think that the Orin Yuna was talking about, and the one that I knew from Xanarkand could be 2 different people. I don't know why, but I knew it was the same guy.
Turn that off.
I knew it was the same Orin.
Okay, I know, boring episode. Before we get any further in, I'm gonna end up stopping it. Tutorial out of the way. Hopefully I can remember all of it for the Blitzball tournament game. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Probably not my best episode. I was talking kind of monotone in that. anyhow, don't be afraid to end up leaving a like, subscribe if you do enjoy the episodes. Hit the bell if you want to make sure that you keep up with all of them. Tell me how riveting that was in the comment section. But without further ado, catch you guys in the next one. Bye.